If you are wearing spectacles, you are using an ancient Sri Lankan technology. To date, there are 11 asteroids named after Sri Lankan names. These asteroids have been named to honor contributions in the field of technological innovation and scientific advancement. Many serendipitous discoveries have changed the history of science, and this is the history of science and technology of the Isle of Serendip. The evolution of Sri Lankan science and technology. Homo sapiens balangodensis. Testing of geometric microlithics found at the site confirmed that they were remnants of stone tools. Balangoda man was the most advanced man in the world at that time. The practice of sustainable development was an integral part of the culture during that era. The ancient Sri Lankan concept of sustainable development is now a principle in international environmental law. Architecture and structures. The stupa. The advent of Buddhism introduced several innovations to the field of architecture. The three great stupas of Anuradhapura perfectly align with the three stars in the constellation of Orion. Three large pyramids at the Giza Plateau of Egypt conclusively match three specific stars of the star constellation of Orion's belt. Jetavanaramaya, the largest brick structure in the world, at one time the third tallest structure in the world. The stupa has a 8.5 meter deep foundation and sits on bedrock. How were the stupas, the tallest structures of the land at that time, protected from lightning? Vajrakamba, the lightning discharger. Sigiriya, rock fortress and city, a UNESCO heritage site. This fortified city, built in 5th century AD, is an exquisite example of ancient Sri Lankan architecture. An intricate assembly of cisterns, connected by canals of varying elevation, gradient and flow, were constructed to store and purify monsoon rainwater for the people, while powering fountains in the process. Ancient Sri Lanka was a classic example of a hydraulic civilization, heavily dependent on irrigation systems for its agricultural production. Kalavaba. This reservoir, built in the 5th century, is one of the most magnificent achievements of the ancient irrigation engineers of Sri Lanka, and it has a total area of 18.1 square kilometers at full capacity. The discovery of the principle of the valve pit. Bisokotua, the first hydraulic construction in the world. Bisokotua is a sluice used in large reservoirs, minimizes the pressure exerted on the bund by flowing water, and reduces the velocity of the water flow. Maduru Oya, at 34 meters, Maduru Oya Dam was at one time the tallest earthen bank in the world. The irrigation wonder of Yodaala, the 56-kilometer long canal, built in 470 AD, has a gradient of 10 to 20 centimeters per kilometer. An ancient household water treatment technology, not only in large-scale reservoirs. Ancient Sri Lankans used their technology to treat water even at a household level. Steel technology. Sri Lanka received special mention in the first ever reference to steel made in Arab literature. Samanalawewa Steel Technology, 180 Sri Lanka, between Belluloya and Kalthoda, witnessed the seat of a technological innovation unparalleled to the ancient world, making the highest quality steel and using wind power. This proved to be the first time in the world that wind was successfully used in the process of iron smelting. Mihintale Hospital, perhaps the oldest hospital in the world. In addition to having a fully functional hospital, it has now been revealed that we even had medical equipment and surgical instruments at our disposal over 800 years ago. The queens of Sri Lanka were probably the world's first to wear sunglasses. Centuries-old Sri Lankan technology of producing spectacles using rock crystals. These spectacles were the world's first, made with a holder which lay on the nose and could be supported by a chain connected to the hair. These rock crystal spectacles had curative effects, especially on cataracts, innovative geometry and chemistry. Ambeke Shrine, 1357 AD. The roof of the Ambeke Shrine bears some ingenious revelations of classic carpentry masterpieces in fixing the rafters. Bogoda Wooden Bridge, the oldest surviving wooden bridge in the world. Mechanization of agriculture. Invention of the hand tractor by Ray Vijayawardena in 1955. An early attempt to mechanize farm labor during the Green Revolution. Millennium Exchange. The fastest algorithm taking stock exchanges by storm happened here. Today, around 45 stock exchanges run on this platform. Leading towards toxin-free agriculture. Biofilm, liquid biofertilizers, is an environmentally friendly, 100% natural, chemical-free fertilizer manufactured only with the local sourced ingredients within Sri Lanka. Innovation of nano fertilizer. Slow release but a giant step. Following the ancient principle of sustainable development, a Sri Lankan research team have innovated a slow and sustained release nano fertilizer based on urea-coated hydroxyapatite nanoparticles. Bogala and Kartagaha are the only sources for crystalline vein graphite used for carbon nanotubes, and this could make the fictional space elevator based on Russian scientist Konstantin Tsiolkovsky's concept in Arthur C. Clarke's novel The Fountains of Paradise a reality. Ancient Sigiriya may find yet another place in the future. Workout gear is no longer a mere outfit. It now observes your health. Athos Smart Fitness Apparel. It measures muscle activity and heart rate in real time and distills them into meaningful insights. OM Signal tracks workout stats in real time. The world's first UV protected CFL bulb. This will block the UV emission of a CFL bulb by 50% and maintain a 100% visible transparency. Vega high-performance electric car in progress. Design goals: 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds. 150-mile range. Soon to be on the roads worldwide, overtaking the Roadster. Sri Lankan science is starting to march again.